Well, welcome back to another episode of Fallout New Vegas. This time, we're actually gonna finish the stuff we actually needed to do in the quest. Deliver this stuff to the Sorrows. So we're at least gonna do that. And we're gonna look for the final cache. I don't even know what I even have equipped. What do we want equipped this time?
Feels good to be doing some actual scouting.
Go over here and we're just gonna take a route.
Can I get some backup? Healing? Something?
Good enough. Good enough. The narrows. Narrows, we're all in a narrow tunnel. Oh yeah. Okay. At first, this looked like a dog. I don't know why. Just looking at it from this angle, walking forward, I thought it was a dog. I was gonna say, oh. -1 perception, but maybe not too bad.
Good.
Okay, I'm gonna be really serious. I'm not gonna care about turning the quest in right yet. I kinda deserve that.
The dead horse has told me details about the attack on your caravan. A stranger's sympathy might not count for much, but for what it's worth, I'm sorry. The Sorrows will mourn your friends too. They mourn everyone, even the Whitelegs. They have sensitive souls. Innocent, if there is such a thing. In spite of what's happened, I hope that Joshua and I can help you out of here. But to be frank, we need your help too. Well, I'll be. I was starting to lose hope we'd be able to get any of this, much less all of it. Tribals
Yeah, I
are
got all
smart,
of
but,
it.
well, they're ignorant. Letting go of a taboo is difficult for them. so I knew it would have to be one of us. Turns out all it took was a Gentile, or, no offense. These supplies are a godsend. But if we're going to evacuate Zion without drawing more White Leg attention, I need you to go back into the valley. Specifically, I need you to scout out some locations for White Legs and try to recover a map of Grand Staircase, a wilderness area to the east. There's also the matter of the roads. We're going to be heading out of the east side of the park, but I'm not sure the way is clear. Listen, I understand that you want to go home, but we didn't ask you to come to Zion. As far as I'm concerned, you're an uninvited guest. In better times, I'd drop everything to help you out. But I have to ensure the safety of the Sorrows first. And don't think you're alone in this. One of the Sorrows, Waking Cloud, has volunteered to help you in the valley. She's an experienced hunter and has a special gift for staying out of sight when she needs to. Should make things easier for you. After that, all that's left is to evacuate the Sorrows safe and sound. I'll give you a map and supplies, everything you need to get back home.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was doing this. Let's see, but the explosives are handy. I need what I need. 15 this time.
Daniel said that I was to travel with you until you have completed your scouting.
Waking Cloud.
Is this pleasing to you?
Sounds good.
Before we depart, our shaman, White Bird, asked me to convey his desire to speak with you. He did not say. White Bird is notoriously close-lipped, but he is wise, and you would do well to...
+1 to perception right there. I think it's +1 perception hidden? Oh, Joshua. Come back here, Joshua.
By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down.
I haven't heard that.
Yea, we
Babylon,
wept
I haven't heard
when
that
we remembered Zion. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the
These are all, like,
foundation.
Bible verses?
O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Do you know what it means?
No.
Given those two choices, yes. In the best of all possible worlds,
I want to kill all the
they would
white
just leave us in peace. But they won't. I don't enjoy killing, but when done righteously, it's just a chore, like any other. Practiced hands make for short work, and the good Lord knows there's much to be done here. They're still God's children. But if they turn against their brothers and sisters, won't listen to reason, if they pollute the Lord's temples on earth, like Zion, who are we to stand by and let them continue? Daniel does not yet see things the way we do, He is the John to our Matthew and Mark. When you have a moment, speak with him. There may still be time to save Zion from the Whitelegs, to keep God's children here, in this living temple.
Alright, we got that conversation over with. I didn't take any damage. Hold on. I jumped from there into the water and took damage. I jumped from there to the ground and didn't take damage. What? Answer me that. Come on. I took damage falling water, but falling down not into water. Okay. Looking for the last time. So place I'm looking for is going to be with taboo, like the white stuff.
White-leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people, and for our valley if something is not done.
Got like murdered by a freaking rock falling off. Yeah, I think this is the area we need to talk to the shaman. I'm not gonna do that right yet. I'm looking for a way to find the cache. Why can't I do this? Stealing. Coyotes. Oh yeah.
I know you are eager to leave Zion, but perhaps you might find peace if you stayed. Think about it. Yes?
I don't know where it is. I saw that taboo area.
found them!
Why is there white legs here? What? Why is there white legs here? Hold on, hold on. Are you guys bad in looking through caves? What?
Pago! You can nikumpa me! They are you! Devil!
My attacks are doing nothing!
This thing's a freak. I'm just going to go. Bob. Firebomb. Maze. You want to go to the maze or the corn? There's a lot of stuff here to take. Alright. Repair it. Good enough.
It is good to travel with another. I spend so long scouting on my own that I forget what human company is like.
Go, this is Mark Taboo. Stonebone Cave.
We pass like moonlight on still water.
Holy shit. That was pretty good right there. Oh, she must have found. I'm gonna go this way.
White leg attacks grow more frequent each day. I fear for our people, and for our valley if something is not done.
Explosive. That's pretty good. Pretty good. 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 Because all that's just ammo. Good. Good. Valve's case right here. Woo. I think need to be good. This is what I want, right? Dang, I was actually hopeful there. Okay. Okay. This is what I wanted. Forgive me, Mama. It's not the best lighting here, so I'm just show you what it looks like outside. Should be one more thing here somewhere.
Father, I ask that you guide this man who is the vessel of your will. Show him the light of your wisdom and the peace of your love. Amen.
Yeah, these guys worship the person who lived in this cave. This person who lived in this cave was 200 years ago, something like that? Close to that? I don't know. Pretty close. Alright, I'll meet you outside of this place. Okay, it's pretty easy. Never mind, I won't meet you outside. I'll just meet you right here. Much better lighting. You can actually see. This is the armor I'm gonna use. Red. I'm going to do something. Alright, we're going to Glory Cave.
We should not be here. This place, it belongs to the Father in the caves. We must not. Have you not heard of the god of the New Canaan? He gave us many gifts, but we are... I'm sure Daniel could tell you more. Waking Cloud is my name. I am midwife to the Sorrows. It sounds ill-omened, no? Midwife to Sorrows? The children and the old have already been evacuated from the camp. They are safe enough, unless the Whitelegs come for us in force. What would you... I do. A fine husband. When we learned that Salt Upon Wounds had defiled Zion with his presence, my husband volunteered to lead the hunters that went with them for protection. I try not to worry about them, but we have had no news for so long, and Daniel's... Perhaps he will. Then I will...
Oh, I have so many quests to do. I'm probably gonna do most of them off camera. Maybe I don't know. I'm not. I mean, I've already cleared this cave. But I'm gonna, if I can, I'm just gonna skip. Alright, I did all the quests. I did all those little side quest things that make you go all around, clear out this area, clear out the Whitelegs from this area, protect the bridge, and now we're doing just one last thing. The little companion quest. Let's do that real quick. Anyway, so I'm gonna do the first thing. Why I didn't show those, the little side quests, are because all it is, you're just killing Whitelegs and storming the bridge. There's nothing interesting going on. There's not like a lot of dialogue or anything. It's all it is. It's just little...
I'm glad to see you're still with us. How can I help you? What do you want to know? I did. Her 3 children are safe. They made it north weeks ago and met up with New Canaanites heading east. Her husband didn't make it. He died protecting their children from a Whiteleg attack. Do not tell Waking Cloud. She is one of the only Sorrows who can communicate easily with us, and her tribe needs her to be strong right now. To everything, there is a season. Who are you or I to put this heavy burden on her now? I know, you're right. I shouldn't have hidden it from her in the first place. We can't fail here again. Zion can't become the next New Canaan. The Sorrows don't deserve that. Sometimes, if we had never found any of them. Tell Waking Cloud if you think that's best. I appreciate it. Well, that's it. This is all we need. Now all that's left is to quietly pack up and try to get out of here without being noticed. That's assuming that Joshua won't try to stop me. And that he hasn't talked you into fighting the Whitelegs despite what I've said. Don't worry, I don't hold it against you. Why?
Just stop.
Haven't you seen enough of what's going on here to see that the Sorrows don't need to butcher the Whitelegs for a piece of land? What Joshua wants is more than an attack. He wants a slaughter. And he needs more than you and the dead horses to do it. The Sorrows can't be pushed into this.
You do not know.
You and Joshua
what
don't have the
happens
right
in
to
war.
force them into
War
it.
is
Please,
to take land.
consider what
You
I'm
are
saying.
You're trying to keep your land. You're defending your freaking land.
No. This is how we made the world. And we brought it to them. Joshua must be waiting for you.
Not we. This is
I'll stay
how
here with the
ancient
others.
wars might as well, to take land. Okay, what do I need? 15. And this is 59, you have 3 points. Or, I won't.
Thank you for this. I know Daniel doesn't approve, but destroying the Whitelegs is the only way to ensure the Sorrows can remain in Zion. You and I will lead a group of Dead Horse warriors and Sorrows hunters into Three Marys from this position. Our objective is to find the Whitelegs leader, Salt Upon Wounds, and prevent him from fleeing. Show no quarter to the Whitelegs we come across. Make no mistake about why we are here. This is an extermination. God be with you.
Oh yeah. I'm a pistol. I have one of those. I have one of those. It's not that good. Shit. You're pretty fucking shit. I'll use it. Whatever. They're still pretty shit. That looks cool though. That looks pretty cool. Alright. Where do we need this place? It took a while. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna say one thing.
Gave up? Wise choice.
I'm gonna do one thing. I'm cutting on God mode. One, for the ammo.
Gave up?
And
Wise
two,
choice.
to make this as good of an experience for you guys, not for me to get angry and you had to see a loading screen for every part. That's the reason I've turned on God mode. Just to give the best
You'll be
experience
back.
for this info.
I can still
Because
smell you.
who likes dying at the end of a campaign? It's like, oh, it's so boring. We have to go through all the loading screens and stuff. So that's one reason I turned it on. Another reason is definitely I don't want to melee everything like before. It'd be kind of a shit experience when you say this stuff. Garbage. Other thing, I haven't been taking anything from any of the corpses, so it's like not cheap. And it's not
That's
not
good.
bad,
Bueno por gatos.
because you can see that it's bad.
Nash made with fear.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Okay, from containers, I'm going to take it. Because I wouldn't be able to loot these later. I'll be able to survive these, so... Gonna see Five. That's good. Okay, what Joshua Graham's doing right here is looking for another way around. We already know another way around right here.
She finds it here!
Because I know it gives them an on. I'm going to see if I can make this a little bit quicker on you. I wonder if this works.
She
What I
in
mean
the
is-
deer.
Oh, this thing's overpowered in God mode. Ooh, I'm just
She
doing
finds it here! There are you!
Bam. That kind of advancement there. I don't want to like do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to smoke on into spam, but with this, shoot once. Stop. And I'm not going to just spam attack with it. That make it too overpowered. If you don't like it, yeah, who cares? I don't care if you don't like it. It's good for a better experience. Dying, yes, is part of the game, but it's not like you want. Alright. See, there's a lot of war flag, war shrine.
Show us.
Crippling weapon just to the head just cripples them instantly. One hit headshot. Oh, that was just a regular highlight section. No wonder it's one hit headshot. Pain me. Green thing coming out of the ground. What the hell is it? I don't know what the fuck that is. Ow. I should be like low HP. That was meant on purpose. So what the fuck is that? Better be. Ow. Almost there, Ray. Come on now. Go a little bit quicker. Okay, I didn't spam it that time. Really didn't mean to just spam it. Like the fast.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out. And like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale wachene conserva o. You understand me, don't you? Don't you?
Outman. Kunaman mad. He killed all white legs. You talk. You stop.
Oh, this is more than I found out. You're right. No, they're going to kill you. And not like this. Kill yourself. I don't know what that one meant. I'm on fire.
You can no nikumpa me.
Like a damn.
It's the same end he would... Still, let's go find Daniel. Tomorrow we'll be here soon enough.
Alright. 30, almost 30, actually. What? I can't
And so
loot
it was that the conflict between the New Canaanites and the Whitelegs was finally resolved. The courier's involvement had tipped the scale, shifting the fragile balance of power.
Despite their defeat at Three Marys and the death of their war chief, the Whitelegs were determined to pursue the other New Canaanites. But when they finally tracked down their prey in Colorado, they discovered the tables had been turned. The Whitelegs who survived the New Canaanites' ambushes were hunted down by dead horses before they could reach the safety of the Great Salt Lake. When word of the Whitelegs' diminished numbers reached the 80s tribe, war was declared. And by year's end, the Whitelegs had been wiped out.
The Sorrows fought beside Joshua Graham and the dead horses, eradicating the threat the Whitelegs posed to Zion. When the courier and Joshua Graham felled Salt upon Wounds, their victory was celebrated with a great feast. The Sorrows' transformation from a peaceful, timid tribe into a proud and warlike people broke Daniel's heart. He tried to take solace in the knowledge that they would remain in Zion, but it was a small comfort. The Sorrows' innocence was lost.
Having helped eradicate the Whitelegs from Zion, the dead horses returned to Dead Horse Point in triumph. They remained neutral toward the Sorrows, but as years went on, there were periods of competitive friction, even violence between the tribes. The New Canaanites, Daniel especially, intervened regularly as mediators, but found it difficult to reconcile the tribe's conflicts.
The defeat of the Whitelegs in Zion marked a turning point in the fortunes of the Happy Trails Caravan Company. Every 2 months, the caravan met with the New Canaanites in Zion Valley to trade. Happy Trails soon returned to prosperity. The vigilance of the Sorrows and dead horses in defending southwestern Utah, initially startling to Happy Trails caravans, soon proved a blessing. The tribes united against the 80s, driving them back from Highway 50, and thus opening yet another trading route for Happy Trails caravans.
Waking Cloud turned bitter and resentful toward Daniel and the New Canaanites when she learned her husband's death had been concealed from her. She poisoned some of her tribe against New Canaanite teachings, making relations between the groups difficult from time to time.
Though the courier had stopped Joshua Graham from executing Salt Upon Wounds, the war chief still fell in battle. The Whitelegs defeated at Three Marys, Joshua led the Sorrows and Dead Horses in tending to their comrades and burning the corpses of their foes. He continued to advocate militant opposition to the enemies of New Canaan and showed little quarter to those he fought. And yet he was changed. He no longer reveled in the brutality and cruelty for which he had been known in his former life. His inner demons, if not extinguished, were at the least appeased.
For years after the defeat of the Whitelegs, Daniel did his best to minister to the Sorrows' spiritual needs. Try as he might, he could not hold back the tribe's increasing militancy and reverence of Joshua Graham. Demoralized, he returned to his family and Dead Horse Point. His failures haunted him for the rest of his days.
And with that, the courier walked out of the history of the tribes of Zion and back to the gathering storm of the Mojave Wasteland.
Alright. Now, one thing. Foot Locker has all you need. You're not coming back here ever again, so get all of this. That was Zion. For all you people who have not played or don't want to play New Vegas but you'd like to see it, this is Zion. Now, well, it's time to end the episode here. So see you all in the next episode of Fallout New Vegas. Bye.